I'm Jamie, and this is me, in a world full of extroverts. I represent about 35% of the population, and these people represent the extroverts. Look at them, rushing about, mixed up in the crowd, and listen to them, jabbering on, yelling to talk over one another. I don't know about you, but it's a little too much for me. Now this is better. So I'm sure you've heard that extroverts make great leaders. You just have the natural qualities to do it, and I don't know about you, but I once believed that because I'm an introvert, I would never become a leader. My tendency to be quiet and observe would never match up to the extrovert. And living in a world full of them, I knew that I was just plain outnumbered. Well, listen here, introverts. I have a secret. We're totally awesome too. And just like the extroverts, we can be leaders. And although we may be the minority in the population, we make up the majority of the gifted population. So let's put our talents to work and become great leaders. As introverts, we possess 5 key characteristics that we can utilize to become great leaders. First is that we think first and talk later. We consider what others have to say, reflect, and then respond. We focus on depth, not superficiality. We like to dig deeply into issues and ideas before considering new ones. And we enjoy meaningful conversations rather than small talk. We exude calm even in times of crisis, prefer the written word to talking as we're more comfortable with it, and embrace solitude. We're energized by spending time alone and can sometimes suffer from people exhaustion. When this happens, we need to retreat and be alone. We can then emerge with renewed energy and clarity. Because of our characteristics, we are often subject to many misconceptions, making it difficult to become leaders in the eyes of extroverts. Extroverts often see us as being shy and antisocial. We know as introverts this is not true. We simply can only enjoy limited amounts of interaction. They also view us as being boring, simply because our idea of fun is different than theirs. We can also be seen as rude. This is because we often skip small talk, as we're not very good at it and don't find its value. It is often believed that we don't like people. We value the few friends we have very much, and as introverts, we often prefer to have a few close friends opposed to a dozen acquaintances. Introverts can also be seen as not being team players. In a group setting, we may get steamrolled, but when given the opportunity to give our ideas, we definitely will. So, how do we overcome these misconceptions and become great leaders? We practice the 4 P's. The first being preparation. Have a strategy and a plan. Prepare for social interactions and have some talking points or questions ahead of time. Presence. Be in the moment and focus on the outside world. Push. Step outside of your comfort zone and really try to do things you wouldn't normally do. And lastly, practice. It's not easy to do something new, and the only way to get better is to do it over and over again. Bottom line is you can manage your introversion and thrive in the extroverted business world. You just have to practice the 4 P's. Since learning about quiet leadership and the power of being an introvert, I've definitely become more comfortable in my own skin, and now realize there's nothing wrong with me, although my extrovert friends may disagree. I just have a different way of living my life. So get out there, introverts, become leaders, and don't be afraid to say